Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new what I eat in a day. I don't think I've filmed one of these videos in over a year and I kind of avoided them for the past little bit for personal reasons. But we're back because you guys seem to really like these videos. They're honestly pretty easy to film and kind of fun for me, so that's why we're gonna do one. And today is going to be a gluten-free what I eat in a day. So you already saw that I had my coffee with my creamer. Okay, editing Mikayla here. Can we talk about how swollen my chin is? If you didn't know, I got cool sculpting done on Tuesday. I'm filming this on Thursday. So yeah, there is definitely some swelling going on in the chin area, and you can totally see it in this like first clip before I put on my makeup. It's wild. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that in case you're wondering, because it doesn't normally look like that, but we're trying to get rid of it. So it needs to swell before it can suck up. If you've never heard of cool sculpting, go check out my other videos. But yeah, that's that. And I added in the Dose & Co collagen. I have been loving this collagen. They have collagen creamer powders, and then they also have the unflavored. I've been using unflavored. That's just kind of what I'm used to, and I really like it, so definitely recommend. I don't know if I've noticed a difference between other collagen powders I've used, but this one's really good and mixes into coffee well, and you can't taste it, so that's really great. And I also paired that with a gluten-free chocolate chip muffin. I made these yesterday. They're kind of almost gone. If you want to see that recipe, you can check out my previous vlog. They're gluten-free banana chocolate chip muffins. Pretty easy to make too. And yeah, they're delicious. It's a great thing to pair with your coffee in the morning. Now moving on to some more liquids I'm gonna have this morning before I make like lunch or breakfast. I kind of just go with what my body is wanting, and I don't normally stick to a proper like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe that's problematic, I'm not sure, but this is what works for me. So this morning I'm going to have my magnesium citrate powder. This was recommended to me by my naturopath to help aid in going to the bathroom, and it works. So yeah, recommend this. I got it off Amazon. I will link it down below. I like the flavor of this one. It's a natural berry drink mix, but it doesn't really taste too much like berry. It doesn't have too much of a flavor. It's just like a little bit sour and tart, and I actually really like it. It comes with a scooper, so I'm gonna put one scoop into a glass and then pour some cold water and just mix that. I do about that much water, give it a stir, and yeah, it's just like a little bit sour. And I don't normally like sour things, so that's pretty good. And then along with my magnesium citrate, I'm going to do a protein shake. And I shared this on Instagram stories like last week that I am now a protein shake girly. I used to only add it to smoothies, and I haven't really been having smoothies a whole lot. And my naturopath really wants me to up my protein intake, and so I figured this was a great way. I was like really scared to just like try the powder with like milk and water and stuff for some reason. I just thought it'd be gross, but it actually isn't. And so I'm turning a new leaf, and the protein powder that I used most often, or I've used most often, is actually Cody's. It's the Quest chocolate milkshake one. It has 22 grams of protein, and I really like this. However, it's not dairy free, so just FYI, it is gluten free. It tastes really, really good. And I also have this other protein that is vegan. This one is from Hum Nutrition. As you can see, I'm basically out, and this one is pretty well empty too. So please leave your protein powder recommendations in the comments down below. I know Quest has like a cinnamon roll one, and I kind of want to try that one next because I think that'd be really good. But I think today I'm going to use my Hum Nutrition one. It is really good and really great on your stomach if you have sensitive stomach issues. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's vegan, which is great. And on a personal note, I've noticed a really big difference with like my overall hunger throughout the day and just like energy and stuff from having this in the morning. So it's really doing something for me, which is honestly great. And it's so easy. I don't know why I like avoided this for so long. Cody tends to add like greens powder into his protein shakes. I'm not quite there yet. I really like just like the sweet flavor of the protein powder, but maybe one day we'll get there. And once that's all mixed and blended together, I go in with the Silk protein milk. This is a mix of almond and cashew milk, and this is the unsweetened vanilla one, which is our favorite. And then I specifically add 2 ice cubes to make it extra cold. And now that my liquids are ready, I'm gonna go drink my magnesium and my protein shake and get ready for the day. I'm back and I'm ready for the day. I have makeup on, we're feeling good, but I'm very hungry now because it's around 3 o'clock and I haven't had anything solid other than the muffin, and so I'm gonna make kind of a bigger lunch. Could obviously be a dinner as well, but lately I have just been loving rice bowls, and they're really easy to make because I actually purchase these rice packs instead of like actually waiting for rice. And then for chicken, I'm gonna use chicken thighs. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm gonna cook them in the air fryer, so I'm gonna preheat that. The air fryer we have is the Ninja Foodie, so it's also a grill, which is really great. So I'm actually gonna take out the like air fry basket, and I'm going to put in the grill top. It looks like this. Taking out my double steamer here, so I have the like steamer basket on top, and then I'm going to fill this with water to boil. And whenever I make this kind of version of the meal, I typically end up making enough for 2 portions, so I'll probably have this for lunch tomorrow too. Then into the steamer, I'm going to put a lot of broccoli. I am also just rough cutting the broccoli, so it's in smaller pieces. About that much broccoli. And then also for veg on my rice bowl, I'm going to cut up some red pepper, and I also have some like cherry tomatoes. So I'm adding in the rice as my base. This seems like a lot, but obviously whatever I don't end up eating, I'll just put into a container for tomorrow. I also have the raw red peppers and cherry tomatoes, and then the steamed broccoli that's just seasoned with salt and pepper. I always like to add in some pumpkin seeds to whatever rice dish or salad I'm making. I also have a good avocado, so I'm gonna add this in as well. It's gonna be just like the most loaded rice bowl ever. I also like to add in a little dollop of hummus. I like to have that with my chicken. I'll do 2. And lastly, I'm adding in our grilled chicken thigh. And there's about 2 or 3 of them here because they're quite small. And then I will pack up the rest for other meals. And then my favorite thing to drizzle all over is the Trader Joe's smoky barbecue flavored coconut aminos. The regular coconut aminos are really good, but this smoky barbecue flavor is unreal. It's so good. And then there is my very large bowl for lunch. I finished my lunch now. I am so full. It was such a large bowl, but I was starving and I didn't really like the rice. I have tried these like packaged rice so many times, and I kind of hate all of them. The only one that I have enjoyed is actually the frozen one from Trader Joe's, like their brown rice. That one is good and tastes normal. The rest of them, the ones I buy in Canada, taste awful. I don't know what it is. It is so much more worth it to make your own rice. So in the future, I will be doing that and taking the extra time to do just rice on the stovetop because it tastes like beyond 1000% better. Anyway, finished that. Didn't enjoy the rice, so I kind of avoided that, and I ate just like the veggies and chicken. It was really good. I'm so full. I'm going to do some work now, probably start editing this video. I forgot to mention, but I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. I've been drinking water today. I have this Stanley cup. It's a 40-ounce cup, and I think I filled it up 1 time already, and then it was already full when I woke up. So I've had 2 of them basically today, so I will continue drinking that. And usually after lunch I'll get a little bit peckish for like something sweet, so I'll probably have another banana chocolate chip muffin or maybe like a piece of dark chocolate, something like that. I cannot fathom that right now, but I know in half an hour I'm gonna want that. And it's nap time for the boys. It's around 7:20. I apologize if you can hear the dishwasher because we had no clean utensils, so I had to run it. I am by no means starving. I normally eat dinner late. This is not abnormal for me, but my lunch was literally so big and I've just been like sitting working, so I haven't really exerted a whole bunch of energy, and I'm not starving for dinner. And typically Cody would come home and make like our HelloFresh and stuff, but he actually went to a movie tonight, so he ended up eating my leftovers from lunch. So now I am making myself a little bit of dinner. I'm just gonna do like a really small portion of chickpea pasta. This is protein pasta, and just have it with some Trader Joe's bolognese, like just something super simple. Add some tomatoes, add some cheese, something that's like, you know, comforting, warm, and good. I actually really wanted soup, but I didn't have any soup, so pasta it is. And yeah, that's going to be dinner. Something super simple, easy, and like I said, not a large portion because I'm not starving. So here's my pasta. I cooked up the chickpea pasta, added the Trader Joe's bolognese, which does have meat in it, and then I added some cherry tomatoes because I'm trying to use them up, and then a handful of spinach, and I'm just gonna wait till that wilts down, and then we'll put it in a bowl. If you saw my last vlog, you would know that I'm now taking antibiotics for my skin. It's been going well. I think my skin has been doing a good job of clearing up. However, this medication makes me a little bit nauseous the past 2 days. If I don't take it like I know I'm supposed to take it with food, and I do take it with food, but sometimes I'll take it before I have the food, so I'll take the pill and then I'll eat. And this morning I took it like midway through drinking my protein shake, and that helps so much. And also too, I've been experiencing a little bit of heartburn, which is super abnormal for me. It feels like just really like kind of, yeah, like a nauseous heartburny type feeling, and I'm thinking it's medication. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, I'm just kind of dealing with a lot of like uncomfortable things. It's not really that bad. I'm like being a bit dramatic, but it is still very uncomfortable. It tends to go away. It never like lasts the whole day, which is really nice, but it is something I'm currently dealing with, and I kind of like had a bit of it tonight, and so that's why I'm not like super hungry. And that's why I'm gonna have like a smaller meal for dinner. But yeah, it's been kind of weird. I haven't experienced nausea like that in a very long time, and it's definitely from the medication because there's no other reason. And it happens around when I take the medication, so it all makes sense. I did end up mixing in a little bit of cheese because everything's better with some cheese. So that is dinner. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get through all of this. I might be eating half and then putting half in the fridge for later.